If you don't produce a vaccine, or do a widely spread it, to be close to the graph for herd immunity? I'm sure I could Google the technical definition, but like you said, one day we will test and antibodies will show up in most still living humans. No, I've been debating the definitions these graphs use. Real ones, not joke ones. Because from what I have read, tests to confirm infection don't even exist, or do but are not being used. The main testing methodology tests for the presence of stand back I'm going to try science vintage shirt antibodies. The term case can also be misleading, as we've heard from healthcare workers that they err on the side of safety with anyone presenting respiratory symptoms. Stand back I'm going to try science vintage shirt, tank top, V-neck, ladies tee for men and women, tank top, V-neck. I believe that means it is additive, not a snapshot of the makes sense. I am currently in TN and the Department of Health issues very clearly labeled and described charts and graphs, so I have been frustrated with the stand back I'm going to try science vintage shirt quality and vagueness of many infographics being distributed by various media outlets. So, we're all fucked. So the same worldview I've had since I watched planes fly into buildings in my high school French class? Cool. Stellar leadership. Why couldn't we have elected some paranoid prepper instead? We'd have world record pyramids constructed entirely out of toilet paper for this pandemic. And everyone would be walking around in power armor. Official stand back I'm going to try science vintage sweatshirt, hoodie, sweatshirt, hoodie. This is the whole point of the lockdown. The flatten the curve arrived. We know that. The dotted line is how many the health system can handle at the same time. I appreciate the joke, and I hate to be the stand back I'm going to try science vintage shirt party pooper. But since this is a technical sub, I would like to point out that it is inherent in the definition of flat, and the verb, to flatten, that the straight, level surface is horizontal, not vertical. In fact, according to Google, vertical is the opposite of flat. Unfortunately, hundreds or millions would likely die, so that option wouldn't be ideal. Other products.